If you want to be loved, prepare to be ignored. If you want to be powerful, prepare to be feared. There's a truth most people aren't ready for. The world doesn't reward kindness, it rewards clarity. And clarity in the world of power often looks like darkness. You've been told your whole life to play fair, to be nice, to follow the rules. But what if the most successful people, the ones you admire, the ones who rise, are the ones who quietly bend those rules? What if the real game was never about virtue, but control? This video isn't about becoming evil. It's about understanding the power you've been too afraid to claim. We're diving deep into the dark psychology of Machiavelli. Not the Instagram quotes, but the raw, strategic mindset behind rulers, empire builders, and world shapers. The kind of power most people aren't ready to hear about. We'll explore the laws of control, the weaponization of perception, the cold calculus of fear, and why morality often blinds more than it guides. This is for those who want to wake up, to stop being pawns in a game they didn't choose. Stay until the end, because by the final frame, you'll see the world and your place in it with terrifying clarity.
Let's be honest. The world doesn't feel fair. You've watched less qualified people get promotions. You've seen manipulators rise while truth-tellers fall. Deep down, you know something is rigged, but you've been taught to suppress that thought, to call it cynical, to just work harder, be nicer, stay humble. But what if that feeling, that quiet discomfort, is your intuition trying to wake you up? Most of us grow up conditioned to seek approval. We're told to be likable, agreeable, safe. We're warned against conflict, taught that ambition makes you selfish, that power corrupts. And slowly we become terrified of our own strength. We avoid confrontation, censor our opinions, and call it being good. Machiavelli saw through that illusion 500 years ago. In The Prince, he wrote, "A man who strives to be good all the time will come to ruin among the many who are not good." That's not cruelty. That's clarity. You feel exhausted because you've been playing by rules that were designed to keep you harmless. You feel powerless because you've been told that wanting influence makes you wrong. But what if the opposite is true? What if refusing to step into your power is what truly harms you and everyone who depends on you? This isn't about becoming ruthless. It's about becoming real, seeing the game for what it is, and then deciding how to play it with your eyes open. Because pretending the world is kind won't protect you, but understanding it, that's where your strength begins.
Machiavelli wasn't evil. He was honest. He stripped the mask off power and showed us its raw, unfiltered face. Let's break down 3 of his most misunderstood power principles and how they apply to your life today. 1. It is better to be feared than loved. At first glance, this sounds heartless, but dig deeper. Being loved is passive. It relies on the emotions of others, things you can't control. But fear creates predictability.
People hesitate to betray those they fear. Respect in the real world often grows out of perceived strength, not popularity. Think about it. How many times have you been walked over because you wanted to be liked? 2. A wise ruler must appear virtuous, even if he is not. This isn't hypocrisy, it's strategy. Machiavelli knew perception is more powerful than truth. Leaders must appear just, loyal, and kind because people crave morality. But behind the curtain, they must be calculating and prepared to make hard decisions without emotional bias. Modern version, CEOs, influencers, even politicians curating their relatable image while playing chess behind closed doors. 3. The ends justify the means. This one gets abused, but here's what it really means. Don't get lost in ideals. Focus on outcomes. It's not about cruelty. It's about prioritizing what works. Most people stall because they wait for perfect circumstances, perfect morality, perfect timing. Leaders don't. They adapt. They act. These aren't rules for monsters. They're principles for anyone who wants to stop being controlled and start designing their life with intention. You don't have to use these ideas destructively, but ignoring them, that's how you stay powerless.
So, how do you apply these ancient and often uncomfortable truths in the modern world without becoming someone you hate? Here are 3 strategic mindset shifts that can change how you move through life while staying rooted in self-respect, not manipulation. Number 1, don't seek to be liked, seek to be respected. It's tempting to soften yourself, to shrink your power, just to maintain harmony. But over time, this chips away at your sense of self. Instead of asking, "Do they like me?" start asking, "Do they respect my boundaries?" Respect doesn't come from over-explaining or over-apologizing. It comes from silence when necessary, from saying no with clarity, from walking away without drama. Number 2, manage perception like it's currency, because it is. Machiavelli understood something that influencers now exploit every day. People don't follow truth, they follow narratives. This doesn't mean you have to be fake. It means you need to become intentional. Curate how you show up, in real life and online. Understand how your energy, body language, and voice craft impressions long before your words land. Stop assuming people will just see your heart. Most won't. They'll see what you show them. Number 3, choose strategic discomfort over passive peace. The most dangerous thing you can do is stay silent to avoid conflict. Power isn't taken in dramatic moments. It's lost in small silences. Speak the truth when your voice shakes. Make the ask before you feel ready. Hold the line even when it's awkward. Machiavellian doesn't mean ruthless. It means clear. And clarity often feels uncomfortable before it feels liberating. Now, take a deep breath and ask yourself, where have I been giving away my power just to be accepted? Is it in your relationships, your career, the way you silence your opinions just to keep the peace? It's time to stop pretending. Time to stop hiding your strength behind humility. Time to stop labeling your ambition as ego. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming fully you, strategic, clear, and no longer afraid of being powerful. If this message woke something up in you, something raw, something ancient, something true, then don't keep it to yourself. Down below, drop a comment. I'm ready to see the game. Let the world know you're not sleeping anymore. Like this video, share it with someone who's playing small, and if you want more content like this, power, psychology, strategy, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next video, we're going deeper. Not into darkness, but into the light you'll find when you finally stop being afraid of your own shadow.